Well, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today? We are in Biggie, as you guys can tell.
Yeah.
If not, you might need to get your eyes checked. I'm just saying.
They could probably hear it, babe.
No, and your ears. Yeah.
They could probably hear Biggie's engine.
Yeah. So we are on the road, old dusty road, to be exact. We are heading over to a good old friend's house, family's house.
Yeah, the dusty old trail between the mountains.
No, we're gonna get to work today. We gotta help them out to get situated and whatnot. I'm not gonna say anything about who. You guys can just guess until we get there.
Yeah.
We will end up pausing this halfway through or whatnot, but
no, we can keep it rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be tricky with it when you're working with the cell phones.
Yeah.
Because if you want to upload it, one video, it has to be one continual video.
Yep.
If you're taking videos on your phone and you push stop, well, then that's one file.
Yeah.
So you got to learn how to use that pause button.
Yep.
When you're working with your phone anyway.
So it's going to be a good day, though. Today we do have a video coming out on Simple Life that catches a lot of people up to current, per se. I think we still have some footage off on the background. But Mel did put a lot of it together. And it's a bit of a long one.
It is a long one. I was considering, maybe I should just make it a premiere so that way people could block out the time because it's long. But no, we're gonna be too busy to be in the chat moderating and stuff for a premiere. So we're just gonna post it.
Cool.
I got it up in the background going for you guys. It'll be live at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can see it then and get all caught up. And I kind of made it a double feature. I worked really hard last night. I stayed up entirely too late, which I promised myself I wasn't going to be editing at night anymore, but
she did it anyway.
Yeah, I did it anyway. There's just not enough time in the day, and there's not enough days, so I have to carve out the time when I'm able. Anyhow, I made it a double feature. You guys are going to get all the work from getting all of our decking and stuff done, which I can't wait for you guys to be caught up with that.
Yes.
But I also threw in at the tail end the Halloween extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you that are only interested in the build stuff, as soon as that stuff starts, go ahead and get on out of there. But to those of you, like here on Real Talk, I know you guys are just amazing.
Yes.
I know you guys want to watch that stuff too, so just stay tuned. It's coming out in today's video.
Yep. So it's gonna have a lot of it. I'm really excited about it because you guys are gonna see what we got into with the Halloween fanatic extravaganza, whatever you want to call it. All right. But yeah, no, it was a good time.
It was a good time.
And today we're gonna go help out some family.
Yep.
Get them all situated, and we're gonna, help them out as much as we can.
It's back to work and back to reality.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're gonna work on the cabin a little bit more and try to get a little bit more going on that.
Yep.
So it's gonna be nonstop, just go, go, go. But this weather is beautiful. It is a little brisk, not too crazy. We did get some freezing temperatures the last couple of nights, but it's supposed to start warming up again.
Yeah. Didn't you say it was going to be in like the 70s or something?
By like this weekend, and then by next week it's going to be like in the 80s or something like that. So. And
then we'll probably get another cool down right after or around Thanksgiving.
We're gonna have a constant up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, nights it's supposed to get cold during this time. It's fall, or close to, or whatever.
It's fall.
It's fall. So. All the leaves are changing, everything else like that.
I mean, heck, people are putting out their Christmas decorations already. I can say it's fall.
No.
I'm just saying.
I think that's crazy to me. I try not to do any of that until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's another, we've been talking about traditions and things that our family does and everything. And the day after Thanksgiving is my day that I like to, all of a sudden it's Christmas now, and I put away all the fall decor and stuff, and that's usually when we set up our Christmas tree. That's usually when we do all of that stuff.
No.
So, yeah.
Sorry for the bumpiness. I'm holding this camera, and we're in Biggie, and it's a windy, bumpy road, so I'm trying to hold it still, trying to hold it good.
The grader guy was out today grading the road, though.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely cleaning it up pretty good.
Getting those big boulders out of there from the rainstorms, but it makes the road more slippery.
Oh, it does. It does. But it's getting a lot nicer, and we're getting a lot of stuff done and going.
We've got big plans for this month, friends. Very big plans. We talked about it briefly on our live chat last night, so thank you to those that were there. And if you missed it, you guys can catch the replay. But in short, let the folks know, what are we planning on getting done this month, babe? We don't have too much time to get it all done. I know we're putting
You always do this to me. Always trying to put it on when. And I feel like it's because of y'all always saying when, and then it's the timeline. I'm just trying to give the people
what they want.
I know, but that's where I try not to say exactly when. I did say last night on the live.
I'm just trying to be the mediator between the people and you.
I'm just saying. All right.
Well,
I'm trying to get it to where the back deck has a roof and everything, and we're working on the front side and everything. I'm hoping that everything was going to work out and pan out. The way that the weather is looking for November, it's looking like that's a very plausible thing. And with what we've gotten done so far with the back deck, I have a feeling that thing's going to roll pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to put windows and doors in, definitely this month. That's for sure.
Yeah, pretty soon, actually, we're going to be shopping for all of that.
Yeah.
Like, pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Yeah. That's coming. That's going to be a good day, but a stressful day at the same time.
Yeah, I remember how stressed out we were when we were bringing the first set of doors and windows home.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we bought bubble wrap and all this stuff. We were so stressed because, as you guys can tell, the roads are bumpy. Yeah. And it would just be our luck. We get like all the way from Fort Smith to our driveway, and then like going up the driveway, all of a sudden, tink! No!
Well, we did end up, when we brought them home, we found out that the flanges were broken.
On one of the windows, right?
No, on a few of them. Like, there was like two of them on both the windows.
Oh, two windows.
We only had two windows, but on both the windows, the flanges were broken.
Yeah,
so we ended up having to...
The basement windows.
Yeah, take those back and get new ones. And I ended up taking off the bubble wrap or the plastic wrap around it before I brought it home, and made sure that the flanges were okay and not broken.
Yeah, because they were broken they were not broken from transport.
No.
They were broken at the store, and we didn't know it was broken at the store. Because there was no
you don't know until you take off the plastic. Right,
and there was no missing piece or anything inside the plastic to like where,
Correct. So it was a very nice thing, I guess, or a good thing, per se.
That you checked?
That I checked and triple checked, because there was a few more that while we were in there.
We'll be having to check and double check and triple check, and Gary's Mr. Check.
Well, I don't want to drive that distance. That's a distance to have to drive all the way home, and then find out that the windows are messed up.
No, you're smart, babe. Man, you're smart. We learned the lesson.
We learned the lesson once, and I'm not doing it again. Yeah. All right, ain't gonna happen.
But that's really exciting, guys. It's coming up super duper soon. You guys are gonna get caught up on the decking video, and you guys will see where we're at with everything, and then you'll know why we're so excited. Because honestly, we need to put in I'm excited to come over here and help out the Fram Bam, but I am also very, very excited to get back to work on the decking, because I have a feeling that after tomorrow, we are going to be at such a phenomenal place, because it's going to be a lot of repeat. Yeah. But when we have jobs that are like that, where we're just measuring the same measurement or close to each time, and then just it's the same actions over and over again, it's amazing what we can get done. The
best thing is, too, when we do something, in the sense, we don't have to really measure, per se, on one of a big part of
on the hang off. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I know exactly. All we gotta do is
zap a string line real quick,
and then it's just
and then saw those off that are off, and
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so exciting. This is actually going to be faster than the Playhouse portion of that.
Correct.
And I mean, we are still bouncing back and forth between projects. I mean, obviously we're bouncing back and forth at our homestead, but also coming out and making time for the family and friends and stuff like that, because honestly, it's really important in keeping your mental health intact to have a variety of things that you're doing, especially when you're working on such a long marathon of a project like building your own home from scratch in the woods.
Yes.
You know, and raising a family and everything. It's really good for mine and Gary's mental health to be doing what we're doing as we're doing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we know what's best for us. And I thank you guys for coming along on the ride for us. But I want to caution y'all, if you guys are out there and you're doing something, or you dream of doing something similar to what we're doing, definitely take time for
the small things.
And you don't really see it right away as if it's going to make that big of an impact, or you don't really think it is, but just going and doing something different when you are on such a repetitive, you know, such a big project, can really help give you some clarity and
some motivation.
Exactly, motivation, and help pep you up. And I don't know, it's good. We need these kinds of days.
Correct. So I'm gonna push pause real quick.
Oh.
And we're gonna jump back at you guys when we are at our location, at our families. If you guys have already guessed and everything else, you're gonna find out here in just a second.
Yeah, some folks already are familiar with the drive.
Might have an idea. But I'm gonna push pause real quick. We'll get back to you guys here in just a second.
Yep.
Oh man.
Look where we are.
If you guys were guessing, you know, Drifting Dreamers 5, you were correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, thank you guys so much for coming over this morning and giving us a hand. We time's starting to crunch down. We got 9 days left until our delivery gets here, and well, we got a stick or two in the way.
There might be.
So we're definitely gonna help them clear out that spot and get it to where, you know, you can get that thing in here and a place where you want it and everything.
Yeah, it's very exciting, guys. You guys are getting it in the perfect time. I know we've had some rain and stuff, but nothing's flowing yet.
Right.
So this is the perfect time to get it, and it's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it.
That was something we wasn't even thinking about. Actually, we were thinking, you know, no big deal. We'll probably get everything done and get the shed out here sometime early December, right before Christmas gets here. And then Lissa said, "Are they gonna deliver through the creek?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears and speed this process up a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, because the rainy season, from what I remember, and obviously it changes year to year, you know, just like everything else, but from what I remember, after Thanksgiving, the creeks were flowing.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm like praying to the creek gods, please,
yeah, please.
wait.
No, please. Well, we had a good bout last week. I saw on the road in, some of those spots are still full of some water.
A little bit.
But our creeks are dry, and the one creek in the back is the one that, if that one's flowing, your guys' creek is flowing. It's the same creek.
Right, okay.
It's the same body of water.
Well, close to, but
Well,
They connect together.
It goes, yeah.
Eventually,
It goes
down the road.
Well,
you know.
if this one's flowing, that one's flowing. That's just how it always.
It comes from the same source.
That one was flowing this last rainstorm, but there's some pools just sitting there now it, but it wasn't like flowing crazily.
No, not like what you guys have seen.
No.
I think I've got enough shale anyway, just to make sure that mainly the end spot right here and the middle. I got enough shale just to make sure that nothing gets stuck right there. I'm not even worried about anything else. As long as we can make it back here, everything else can wait.
Hey, we're gonna have enough logs. We can throw in some ditches and stuff too. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I have a feeling you're going to be fine, especially if you guys have not seen Country Road Kier's delivery. Definitely go check it out, because the way that they delivered it was insane. I think we all were blown away with the way that back end just sort of, you know,
Swings it around one
did
time.
its own thing.
We're talking like it came within like inches of trees, and we're sitting there, sweating it. Oh, and they just boop boop.
They had their own, like each tire has its own individual like motor and like able to rotate and hijack and do everything that it needs to do to make it to where if you have little things here and there, it like just sort of, it was the weirdest thing, especially around that well. So if you guys haven't seen that, go and check that out.
Yeah, before your guys' big day, go watch it so you know what to prepare for, so you're not so stressed out, right?
I'm actually going to pull that video up here just so you guys could see it, and you're going to be like, okay, all right. All right.
I've walked the driveway with the tape measure stretched out, you know, trying to make sure I got it at least like 16 feet on both sides, because it's only 12-foot shed.
Right.
But like 16 to 20 feet on both sides, and I've even done it like 50 foot long and stuff.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
We'll see. Today's the day.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen for you guys, man. I'm excited for you guys. Today's gonna be another one of those big days, getting you guys inching closer and closer.
Yep.
Happy to be here for y'all and be a part of it with you. So, yeah.
We're moving today. We're going to be moving the passport from where it's sitting, and we're actually going to be starting over here on these trees, and we're going to take down all the little ones. We're going to tuck it in right there, and we'll be able to start working on that pad.
Yeah, get camp life set up again. That's the top priority. I hear you guys. I hear you guys.
Well, we've got a lot of work to do, so we're gonna get it today.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for the Simple Life video that's gonna be popping out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for their video of what we're gonna be getting into. We're gonna have a lot of back and forth of all sorts of goodness. Check out the family, because you won't be you know,
some high quality entertainment right there.
You won't be disappointed right there. We got some good stuff going on in the family.
Yeah.
We can guarantee some laughs.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times.
But until the next one, you guys, we really hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.
Bye, you guys.
Woo. Ah.